Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and we're kind of doing an update on the SJCam situation, and because of that situation, I'm now having to use the GoPro Hero 2. I have a GoPro Hero 3 on the way. I found a real sweet deal for it, or it was for me. So we're going to have to use this camera until I get my cameras back. What happened was SJCam agreed to fix the cameras. Alright, and I gathered up all the parts, the two cameras, and the one that was already broke from the battery, where I had to try to pry the battery out and broke the screen on it. If the battery hadn't have swelled, I would have never had to pry on it. So anyway, they were going to replace it. Well, I went ahead and packaged it up and had to devil the time trying to get a shipping label created. Even had to call my buddy Crafted to help me out. And still don't know if I got it right. But then I get an email after it's already left telling me that ship it to another address that they were moving. And I said, what? You just give me this address a week ago. Actually, it wasn't even that long ago. It's only been like 3 or 4 days ago. And they give me the address. I put it on the shipping label. I ship it out. And then she sends me a letter telling me that, oh, I forgot to tell you, we're moving. So you're going to have to ship it to another address. So I questioned it and asked them what kind of business they was trying to run, and then they sent me another one and said, I didn't know the news when I told you the address. Hope you can understand it. If possible, could you please contact your local post office to interrupt the parcel? Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Waiting for your reply. Are you kidding me? Come on, SJCam. You guys ain't that pitiful. You can't be. Nobody's that pitiful. You know, you don't run a business like that. You know, now they're on their way. International shipping. And I paid almost $33 to ship that. So now I've got $500 worth of cameras in the box, plus $32 or $33 in shipping. It was 32 something in shipping. These cameras are costing. Yeah, if you go SJCam, you're rich and don't need to worry about money, because that's what you're doing when you buy SJCam. You're buying something that you are always going to have to put money into. You know, I know that it's hard to do for some people. I'm one of those that you have to buy what's at your disposal and what you can get at the time. You know, it's not like people like us can just save, you know. It doesn't work like that, because when you got less coming in than you got going out, it catches up. So, you know, I've already put this money in all these cameras just to put them in a box and ship them to nowhere. I shipped it to the address they gave me 3 days ago. There ain't no way that a company that big is going to move in 3 days. I'm sorry. I don't care. If a company moves, they know way before 3 days. They know for months and months that they're going to have to move, because there's a lot of preparations to move a big business like that. Unless this is some jackleg calling himself SJCam and he's a scam artist. I don't know. I haven't really investigated him too much, or them, or whatever. But I'm pretty much done with dealing with China. From now on, if I got to pay more for it, I'm going to buy U.S. No more China stuff. I'm sick of China stuff. I'm sick of dealing with somebody who is internet only. You can't call them. You can't talk to them. It's bullshit. You know, if a business is that pitiful that they can't have technical support for their product that they sell, you know, they shouldn't even be in business. You know, most people don't like that, what would you call it? There's no connection. You don't feel what each other is feeling. You know, it's impersonal. And, you know, I like to talk on the phone to somebody. I like to hear the tone of their voice. I want to know how they mean what they're saying. You know, you get a lot more out of a conversation on the phone than you do in a text. Anyway, we're testing out the GoPro Hero 2 on the very first video I'm going to be doing all the way, which should be up by morning. It's 1:21 a.m. right now. Yeah, I'm a night owl. So we'll see how this works. I'm going to edit this video and put it up, and this is just basically to let you guys know that we're going to be going through some camera transitions. I may never see my other cameras again. You know, once they've left with the mailman, it's pretty much gone. They're not going to stop it. Wow. I feel like I'm being shamed again. You know, somebody just took my frickin' game from me and ruined that for me. Game don't feel the same no more. It just feels like I was robbed of all accomplishments. And now I may never see my M20s again. They were working fine. They overcharged the batteries. And I only plug them up a half hour before I go to use it. So once I'm done copying it over to the computer, I delete all the files on it and I unplug it until the next time I need to use it. So it's not because of what I'm doing it's overcharging it. It's because that camera is overcharging it. So that means half hour would be too much. But anyway, that's where we stand. I may have just lost both my working cameras and now I'm back to square one again. Worst comes to worst, I'll redo this with my cell phone and see if it works out. If it doesn't, then I guess we'll use the cell phone. You won't be seeing this video, you'll be seeing the cell phone video. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and check out my son's channel. All you guys that are gamers, check out my son's channel. He's a gamer and he's just starting out. He's got 19 subscribers, 200 some views, and he's just starting just like everybody else did. And go over there, man, and show him some love. subscribe to him, watch him, whatever. He's working on Far Cry 5 right now, and he's also working on Tomb Raider, and he's even got a Hitman video up of a walkthrough on that. Of course, it didn't really do a whole lot, so he's not really focused on Hitman, but Tomb Raider's doing pretty good, and Far Cry 5 doing pretty good. So, show them some love, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Later.